And ladies and gentlemen, we're riding off into the sunset. Not on any wild mustangs or cattle, but we're in a red Jeep. And this Jeep has got us into some sticky situations today, but it also got us out of some of them. I mean, there was a road washed out and we climbed up over it and I did some hiking near the old Shady, what's it called? Shady something Canyon?
Shady Canyon?
Yeah, we were up by Shady Canyon. That's why there was like cliffs looked like they've been chiseled. They were doing strip mining. And the same, well, not the founder of this town, but the man who revitalized White Cloud City also worked the mines in canyon. Each canyon you see to my left, there's a canyon every few miles. Neither do I. I had to shut it off earlier, ladies and gentlemen, because I was down near that road and the Jeep chipped sideways. I had to concentrate to make sure I didn't roll it. It's a very meticulous process. You got to feel to make sure your wheels are gripped and be ready to boost it any time if it starts to give. But these roads are not the friendliest, so you got to have four-wheel drive to come out here. Woohoo! That's a sticky situation. But like I say, I have a lot of horsepower in this Jeep, and I'm able to do a lot of things other people cannot. And so I love the Jeep. It's as good as riding 100 horses, I'd say, at least the horses. I mean, there's a pond. I seen a lake from the peak, but they have to go 10 miles, 20 miles into the desert to find water. And if you push them, a lot of times the horses didn't make it for the Pony Express out in the Carson Sink. Therefore, taking your Jeep is much more environmentally friendly, and you're not killing off any wild horses. Save the wild mustangs. We're off into the sunset, and we're going to Plata, and Mountain Wells, both a ranching and mining community. There's remnants of a courthouse and a mill. Hopefully we can get there before the sun goes down, do what we have to do, and then we'll go out to dinner and do what they do in the Wild West. In the Wild West, after hard days of mining, treasure hunting, chasing legends, you go have a brew, you go to the brothel, you gamble a little, and you come out of there with a big shit-eating grin because you're like, yeah, I lived another day to do this. That's what the Wild West is about. The Wild West is about when you can die, but you also can live. And there's a certain respect and freedom I have. I've seen it, it's huge. I've seen a couple rare birds today, but I have nothing but respect for this desert and where I'm at. And so even if it looks dangerous, we try to be as safe as we can and don't go back here and don't hike in the canyon if you have no rock climbing, hiking, survival, or outdoor experience, or off-roading, because this is dangerous unless you know what you're doing and you can do it the right way. There is no other way but to do it the right way, and we're all intact, we're all in one piece. My feet are a little wet, big whoopee-doo. I'm out of here, man. White Cloud City. Copper Reed. A mere existence of my imagination. In about 10 years, there'll be nothing left of this place, if not less. And I feel blessed to have seen it today. Say bye to White Cloud City. You know, it's a good thing today, guys, that we explored some of the mining roads of White Cloud City. I'm going to tell you why. We found that dead cattle, remember? Or that dead cow. Or head of cattle. I don't know what took it down, but it still had hooves, and the bones were very large and broad, and the legs were stubby, so I was like, that can't be a horse. There's no way.
I don't think anything took it down.
You think it just died naturally?
If it did, it was probably a coyote's, because if a cat would have done it, the cat would have drug it off. It wasn't drug off.
Yeah, that's right. Cats can drag cows and shit like that.
They take them to a place where they're protected from other predators.
Right.
Now a lot of the bones and shit were intact.
Whoa, there's a bunny. Did you see the bunny?
Yeah, I
I think I got him on the film.
The thing too is the hooves and stuff were similar because of gravity.
The hooves?
Yeah, the stuff closest to gravity rots first, so
Mm-hmm.
the hooves were on this end.
Yeah.
So,
On the hill, yeah. Yeah, nature consumes everything. That's why that canyon's so rough. Nature's consumed it. Rock slides, flash floods, tree growth. It's hard to get back to the old town. At least the site would be good to get back to, but it's hard to get back there. And so I decided to just climb up and get a good look at the whole canyon, and that's what I did. I went up there to look at the whole canyon, see if I could see any mines. It just goes up into the woods, man. See, these are desert, but once you see the mountains behind, there's woods behind there, national forest. The Toyabe's back there. And so there are larger animals that live in those forests. And there are caves undiscovered with Indian bones. And because this is unexplored country back in here. It's hard to get back in here on foot. And I climbed on an area probably nobody stood on for over 100 years. Where me and the kids went up. It was so steep, there's nobody up there. Wow. This is the Wild West, isn't it? This is the Wild West. We explored this whole Stillwater area. The ghost town of Stillwater, these canyons and mountain ranges. We covered miles today. Miles and miles of backcountry around White Cloud City. Leaving them in the dust. All that dust, folks. I'm filming these horses. It's almost sundown. There's wild horses, wild mustangs. They're all grazing. You can see quite a few of them. Just grazing along in the Stillwater Range as we head out of here. Beautiful horses. Two browns and a darker brown. Maybe almost black manes. As Tammy was saying, there's a lot of horses out here. And I've been filming every patch of horses I come across, or group of horses along the way to La Plata. And I found a third or fourth group up here. They seem to stick around. They're young, are very well watched over by the whole herd. Not just one horse, but there's multiple horses that will watch over them. And you can kind of see, let me zoom in as I'm going by. Healthy wild horse look at them all looking. Healthy wild horse population here in the Stillwater Range. Holy shit, everybody, look. 3, 6, 7, 8. There's 8 antelope. Oh man, they're gonna run. I gotta get some photos.
Start nailing them.
See, here comes the second group.
Yeah, I see that. Holy shit.
Let's do it fast.
Dude, there's like 100 of them. Look.
That's what I'm saying.
Oh my god. There's over 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Over 20, 21, 22, 23. There's 23 antelope, man. I've never seen that many antelope. I've seen a few get together. This is unbelievable, man. Look at them all running. They're going off into the snowy mountains, folks. Over 20 antelope. Look at them. They just keep going and going. Oh, man, beautiful. This trip was well worth it. Wow. All of them, man. Coming back this way. Last video, folks. The largest herd of horses I've come across. There's at least 20, over 20 horses. And they'll go up into the mountains at night to hide from predators possibly, but huddle together so that way the mountain lions don't mess with them. But they won't go high up in the mountains, but they'll go up in the canyons. In Virginia City, a lot of times the horses will come down for food, and in the evenings you'll see them go up into the canyons. Pretty cool. It's the last herd of horses, because up here is my turnoff. Wild cattle country. Here the cattle roam free, and they live on the range, they die on the range. Look at that one staring at me. It's like, who are you? And if the coyotes and the mountain lions don't get them, the aliens will, my friends. Or us, because we need beef. for the grill, for the Walking Dead. Yeah, I don't want them darting in front of me. It's like a zoo out here, man.
Drinking.
Hi, guys. Number 43. Look at the little guy. Oh, don't get startled. It's okay. It's okay. Keep drinking. Good. They're smarter than you think. They are intelligent, but you still want to talk nicely to them so they don't feel jumpy or threatened. They're not used to people. They're still smart enough. I mean, they're not going to attack. They're not going to do anything rash, but they can get startled easy, so you got to treat them like you would a dog or a cat. Just talk to them. It helps. Don't you know I'm like the Dr. Dolittle of the paranormal. Talk to paranormal creatures and whisper to them, and sometimes even cows. I'm like, you're gonna get abducted tonight by aliens. Go in the canyon where it's safer, where the flying saucer can't get to you. Well, here's the cattle guard, so this is how they keep them in. They still have thousands of acres probably to roam. They end up in the canyons and mountains sometimes to drink out of the pools and creeks found here. I think it was a good day. Sun's going down. We have a couple quick stops. If we don't make it, we don't make it. We're gonna come out this way very soon again anyways. The road to La Plata. Here, folks, here's a wild western sunset. It's what I live for. Right there. The beautiful mountains. Looks like Mars. Look at that. It looks like Mars. All oranges, red.